Alrighty, a good evening and thank you for joining. We have a very, very dangerous situation currently unfolding. Hurricane Otis is now a Category 5 monster and it's heading right for Acapulco. So, Acapulco, Mexico. Those of you in Acapulco need to evacuate immediately. And already may be getting too late because right now already strong winds, strong northeast winds are being reported in Acapulco. Based on what I'm seeing on radar, I would say strong tropical storm to hurricane force winds are occurring in the city of Acapulco. So let me look at the radar right now. So just give me a moment as I load up the radar. A radar scope unfortunately does not go out to Acapulco. It only goes to southern Texas. That's further. So I will have to use a different radar. Clima Acapulco radar. Okay. Tiempo Acapulco. I'm looking for radar right now. Nope. Jeez. They literally issued a hurricane warning only an hour ago. This caught a lot of people by surprise. Yeah, 42 minutes ago. And an hour ago, let's see what they were saying. 4 hours ago. So 4 hours ago. Is it 250 kilometers? Yeah. That was 4 hours ago. Yeah, it was. Yeah, but it's heading more north. It's heading right towards Acapulco now. This is really, really bad. Intertropical cyclone Nubosa, rain bands. Bande Nubosa means rain bands. So English to Spanish. Well, Spanish to English. Nubosa means rain or cloud bands. Yeah, cloud bands. What does it say there? Okay. Band cloud bands. Cloud bands. Come on. I said radar, not. See, radar. Nothing. You know what? Yeah, well. Acapulco radar. absolutely nuts. Yeah, guys, this is just nuts. Guys, all right, let's look at the. Okay, so this is where Acapulco is, right here. The center of circulation, the right front quadrant, is heading right towards Acapulco. You're going to be getting a continuous fetch of onshore wind. So you can see right here how the center of circulation is going to pass just to your south. So basically, this is where the center is expected to come ashore, just west of Acapulco. This will put the right front quadrant, the worst part of the storm, right into Acapulco. This is going to create tremendous destruction, and I mean tremendous destruction here in Acapulco. This is going to be absolutely horrible, just horrible. I mean, this storm right here went from nothing, just went from a lopsided circulation to a Category 5 hurricane in less than 12 hours. Just blew up. I mean, it just... Yeah, this is bad. This is really, really bad. And already... people are partying in Acapulco still. People need to evacuate immediately. Like, evacuate. Evacuate. Yeah, I have dyslexia, so so yeah, this is bad. Right. So let's look at lightning maps right now. So this is the eye right here. This is the eye wall heading right towards Acapulco. I mean, look at this, guys. It's heading right towards Acapulco. I mean, look at this. Look at the path of the lightning as it heads northeast, right towards Acapulco. I mean, if it goes a little bit to the west, if you get an onshore wind, that's the best case scenario. But right now, the worst case scenario looks like it's going to happen. The right front quadrant is heading right into Acapulco. I mean, I really hope David is live because we need people live on this. This is a Category 5 that is still intensifying, rapidly intensifying. I really hope David Schlotthauer is live. I don't know why it says exposed. Damn it, Dave. Yeah. He really needs to go live now. Yeah, my channel is not monetized, so. Okay. I'm gonna try to tweet to him. Follows me. Guys, if you are not in Acapulco, if you are in Acapulco, please evacuate the area now. This is a life or death situation. I cannot stress this enough. Oh my god. Closed. Okay, right here. This is heading right towards Acapulco. So Acapulco is right here. This city, I mean, this is bad. I mean, look at this. So imagine all these winds being funneled into this narrow bay, Bahia de Acapulco. So Bahia de Acapulco, winds will be all funneled in here, and you're going to have a huge sea level rise right along the coast. So if you're in Acapulco, you need to evacuate. Evacuate. If you're especially in poor communities, like away from the coastline, go towards stronger buildings. Go towards high rises, but make sure you are in interior hallways away from windows. Winds here will be in excess of 160 miles per hour. I would not be surprised if it gets even stronger because it is still rapidly intensifying. So winds of near 180 miles per hour are possible by the time landfall occurs. While Acapulco is not... Let's look at what Acapulco looks like. So I'm going to basically show you what I'm talking about. You can see this is very low-lying areas. I mean, look at this. You can clearly see this is not like on a hill or anything. This is not hilly terrain. I mean, yeah, there's some hills. You can see a little bit of hills here. High-rise buildings, someone there on top of the hills, but yeah, actually it is pretty hilly. Okay. These buildings here will not survive the storm. These buildings will be torn down. I mean, it's guaranteed. A lot of these buildings are not built up to withstand a Category 5 hurricane. I mean, look at this. You really think this is going to withstand a Cat 5? I mean, that's a retaining wall. You really think these homes here could withstand a Cat 5? Probably not. I mean, maybe these might, but this? You really think this will withstand a Category 5 hurricane? Look at that sheet metal. That stuff is already probably blown off. This is gonna come down like a ton of it's gonna come down like a stack of cards, and this doesn't look very sturdy to me. I mean this does look like brick, Yeah, but you're definitely gonna be losing your roof. I mean a lot of these places are not built to withstand such extreme winds. I'm sorry to tell you, but these areas are not meant to withstand Category 5 winds. Look at this. Really? I mean, I would evacuate. I would just get going. Like, I mean, it's almost too late. I would just go towards the strongest possible shelter. There's any designated shelter, go there. Go to any designated shelter. I mean, I don't speak Spanish, and most people there are tourists. I mean, look at this, guys. Right front quadrant. So this is the path of Hurricane Otis, the projected path. Right front quadrant. Boom. Look at that. Hurricane Otis is going to be right in the right front quadrant. I mean, this is the most dangerous part of the storm. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna... Thank you so much. Thank you. So this is live. I mean, man, this is bad. This is bad. I mean, these high rises might offer more protection, but not the lower parts. I mean, you can already see it's very windy already. I mean, look at those scud. They're moving along like crazy. Okay, he's panning the camera, so let me just move that. Like about, I'll say 40 seconds. Okay. I mean, look how fast those clouds are moving. I mean, just look how they're just scurrying along those scud clouds. It doesn't look like it's raining right now. Yeah, this is bad. This is really, really bad. It's currently 12:14 right now here in New York City, 12:14 a.m. Well, it's 12:13, but yeah, this is really, really, really bad. It's actually 12:24 already. There's about a 20-second lag here. Still, surprisingly, the waves don't look that big here, but that's because you're in a bay. Once all that water is going to funnel into the bay, there's going to be extreme storm surge. It's going to be probably a 10 to 20 foot storm surge here. So I really hope that if any people are in hotels, they get to higher ground immediately. I mean, these scud clouds are really moving. I mean, they're clearly moving right to left. So those are north winds there. You're getting north winds right now in Acapulco. That's part of the reason right now why there's no flooding, why the water's being kept at bay, because you're getting an offshore wind right now. But once the storm comes around, oh geez, this is heading right towards Acapulco. This is heading right at Acapulco. This is heading right at Acapulco, guys. The eye is heading right at it. That's actually a better scenario. Okay, if the eye of the storm can move over or to the right of Acapulco, that would actually be preferred. You want that. You do not want this eye passing to the west of Acapulco, because if that happens, it's going to be absolutely horrible. There's going to be extreme storm surge. I mean 20 feet. 20-foot storm surge. Yeah. This is bad. This is really, really bad. I mean, I don't have radar. I have radar scope, but it doesn't show me Mexican radars, unfortunately. But I can look at lightning maps right now. I can show you what's going on. The right front quadrant is heading right into Acapulco. I mean, this is bad. I mean, this is really bad. This is a worst case scenario. I mean, Acapulco's population is about 300,000-400,000, but yeah, 855,000 people. 852,000. All right. Yeah, Acapulco do ya what it is. Okay, demographics. Jeez. Okay, 673,000. So 860,000. Jeez. In 2010, 10 years ago, 864,000. in the city itself. And right now, it's almost a 200,000. That's over 100,000 people. Look at this. That's a pretty big increase, guys. I mean, there we go. Jeez, I don't know what just happened there, but that was pretty intense. Yeah, this is... So Acapulco still has power, as you guys can see. It's currently 12:18 right now. Again, there's about a 20-second lag. So right when around we hit 20, the 40 mark is when we should... All right, so we should be hitting, yeah, right around the 30 mark. So there's about a 30-second lag. Yeah, 30-second lag. There we go. 30-second lag. Well, 20 seconds technically. All right. Looks like a rain band's starting to come in. I'm seeing visibility is getting kind of low over here. All right, so I'm gonna call Johnny right now. I'm gonna turn on my Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. I should be able to call. I just hope it doesn't go to because after midnight my phone data gets shut off.
Hello,
Yeah, okay, so that's normal. But in about 10 minutes it's gonna be shut off. So, all right, this is a really bad situation. This is very close. I mean, this is a pretty compact storm. Looking at the winds right now, looking at the conditions in Acapulco right now, winds look to be about 40 or 50 miles per hour. For the most part, they're still tropical storm force. Hello?
hello,
Looks like he's busy. Okay. Hurricane Otis looks like a buzzsaw tonight, the fastest rapid intensification of any Eastern Pacific hurricane, beating 2015's Patricia's 75-mile-per-hour record with 80-mile-per-hour increase in 12 hours. That eyewall looks like an EF4 tornado along the coast. Yeah, I mean, it really is. 160-mile-per-hour winds is basically EF4 equivalent, so yeah. That's pretty much accurate. When the eye wall passes over Acapulco, it's going to be complete chaos. I think the camera is going to be torn off. I don't think the camera is going to be here tomorrow morning. I think by tomorrow morning, a lot of the I think it's going to be a miracle if this camera survives. I mean, you're going to be dealing winds of high-end EF4 to possible EF5 strength. I mean, possible. I'm saying possible. High-end EF4, like 170, 180 mile per hour winds, because it's still rapidly intensifying. Hopefully it weakens somewhat, but I wouldn't put my money on it. I would not, like, say, oh yeah, it's going to weaken. I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, look at this. Buzzsaw. I mean, this is a freaking buzzsaw right now, guys. And the eye is getting even more clear. I mean, it is intensifying as we speak. I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, look how rapid it's circulating. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is looking from a different angle. This is looking more of a slanted angle from the left. This angle is looking almost like straight down. I mean, this is almost looking from a different angle. This is almost like looking a little bit more to the right. Yeah, see, different angle. Yeah, this storm is a beast. This is just a beast of a storm. I'm looking at high. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be looking at shortwave and yeah, visible. Yeah, this is. Yeah, it's heading right into Acapulco, guys. I mean, look at this. And there's a lot of mesovortices in there, guys. I mean, I'm seeing mesovorts in there. Oh yeah, there's a lot of eyewall mesovortices in this. And that's why it's wobbling. There's a lot of eyewall mesovortices in this circulation. I mean, it's still intensifying. It's getting stronger. Category 5. Acapulco. There we go. That should be a more accurate title. Yeah. Oh, wow. Now the rain's here. Now it's raining really heavy in Acapulco. You could see how everything is pretty hazy now. Now it's raining. Are there any live streams coming from Acapulco? I'm going to try to see. Hurricane. Yeah, Edgar is absolutely right. The climate crisis is getting worse and worse. I mean, the climate catastrophe. I'm not gonna call it a crisis. I don't think really sad is good enough. Yeah. Yeah, because Hurricane Patricia weakened right before landfall. This actually may be. No, this will be the strongest. This is bad, guys. This is really, really bad. I mean, we need to pray for Acapulco. I mean, this is... Yeah, I mean, Tammy is only, what, a few hours away from making landfall? And now it looks like it may indeed pass just over Acapulco. I mean, it does look like, guys, it looks like Otis may indeed spare Acapulco, the right front quadrant. It did look like it was going to pass to the south of Acapulco, but now it looks like Acapulco may be right in the eye. That's actually good. You want the center of circulation to pass to directly over you or to your east. You do not want the center of circulation to be here. You want it to be here. Because if Hurricane Otis is west, or I mean east of Acapulco, this, it will not cause more coastal flooding. But I would evacuate here, like here, yeah, 100%. These areas are more at risk than Acapulco itself because Acapulco is further west. But yes, but if the center of circulation passes over or to the east of Acapulco, that's good. That's better because you're not going to have as much flooding from onshore winds. You're going to have offshore winds. And that's what we're seeing right now in Acapulco. Right now, the winds are offshore. Offshore right now. There is the mouth of Bahia de Acapulco right there. That's the bay. And the winds right now are blowing out of the north. They're moving offshore. They're coming out of the north, northeast. So you're getting northeast winds right now in Acapulco. You want to have offshore winds. That's what you want. You do not want those winds screaming out of the south and basically flooding everything. Clearly, most of the beach is visible, but water is creeping closer. I've been watching over the last 20 minutes, and water is creeping closer and closer towards these beachfront properties here. Let's go about an hour back. Again, pretty heavy rain band at this time, but the water was stopping well, pretty far away, and now... Did I just see lightning? I think I just saw some lightning. Hold on. This one I just saw some lightning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is bad.
This call cannot be completed because there are...
Damn it. Yeah, so... Alright. It's about the same. The water is a little closer right now. Reference point, okay. Yeah, the water's definitely a lot closer now. Yeah, so... Now the rain stopped. So now it's not raining. Right now, you're getting a break from the rain, but you can see those screamers. Those clouds are screaming. Right now, Acapulco is getting a break from the rain. Rain is kind of slacking off right now. Those are some pretty strong winds there. So even though the clouds are moving this way, the winds seem to be out of the north right now. So yeah, this is a Category 5 right now. So this is a live picture from Acapulco, Mexico right now. I'm going to be leaving this up right now as I'm going to be looking at the satellite imagery on my phone. I want to leave this up for you guys. So I am going to leave Acapulco's live stream up. I mean this up right here. You can clearly see those palms are really swaying. You can clearly see that's very windy right now in Acapulco. Those winds are pretty strong right now. They're nowhere as strong as what they will be when the storm comes ashore. But yeah, those winds are coming out of that direction. Thanks for letting me know, Johnny. So yeah, this is a live shot right now from Acapulco. The beach still looks good. I don't see any coastal flooding right now. Keep in mind you're a protected bay, semi-protected. Once those winds, if those winds come out of the south or southeast, and especially category 4 or 5 strength, all of this will be underwater by 10 or 20 feet. We might have a 20-foot storm surge, possibly. So this is really, really bad. I mean, let's go earlier in the day. So you had very smooth weather, you know. Clearly see the water is coming a little closer right now. Even though the winds are offshore, the storm is producing a lot of very powerful swells. So a lot of very powerful swells are being produced by this monster storm. Jeez, look how those palms are swinging. You can even see in the shadow of the palms right there. It's just insane. Oh, look at that! Another very heavy rain band's coming in right now. Those winds, based on what I'm seeing, look to be about 30, 40 miles per hour. About 40. So, tropical storm force winds are currently impacting. Right, those winds are still really cranking up there. Wow. All right, guys. So right now, oh my God, Hurricane Otis is absolutely insane. I mean, this is a monster storm right now. It's continuing to rapidly intensify as it approaches the Mexican coast. Yeah, I mean, this is a monster storm. This is just There we go. Hmm. All right. So right now I'm gonna be. I found what I was looking for. Okay. Morphed. There we go. Right. So 40. So peaking at 140 knots as it approaches Acapulco. So 140 knots. So let's look at knots to miles per hour, and we can calculate those winds. Keep in mind those are. Yeah. Let's look at hurricane hunters right now. That's not good. We need hurricane hunters. We need hunters. We need hurricane hunters out there. I mean, this is bad. And oh no, 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 no. This is bad. This is really, really, really bad. It's getting even stronger. Guys, it's getting stronger. It's not. Yeah, it's continuing to intensify. This is bad. Oh, maybe it's. Yeah, and also it's heading. It's going due west again. It's going further west. Yeah. Once the circulation passes south of Acapulco, and you're going to be getting that onshore wind, this is going to be really, really bad. Yeah, it is the most powerful intensifying storm ever. This is just this is bad, guys. I mean, okay. So I'm going back to the Acapulco live stream. So right now, the beaches are clearly deserted. So authorities did a good job evacuating the vacation goers, but I'm really concerned about. Oh, I don't know if you saw that right there. For a little second, hold on. Okay, right there. Oh, there. You saw that? Boom. So a little wind eddy right there. Okay. So right here, you can clearly see the very strong winds pushing the water back. Really strong winds right here. Whoa, like right there, right there. Look at those gusts. Look at those winds pushing the water back. Like you could actually see the. So as the waves crash, you could actually see, like right there, for instance. Those are some really strong winds. I mean, strong. These are some powerful winds, and this is nowhere near the peak intensity. I mean, you can see the visibility is pretty good. You know, clearly see its visibility is pretty far. This is this is basically the calm before the storm, because the eye of the storm is still pretty far away. So, and you have a pretty tight circulation. So, oh, Jesus Christ! All right, let me go towards the main satellite here. Not the one that's short duration, but longer duration. Yeah, well, this is where Acapulco is. This is where the eye is. The eye is heading this way. So, yeah, Acapulco is going to be in the right front quadrant. That's what I'm really concerned about. That's the worst part of the storm, guys. It's heading right there. It's literally bearing down on Acapulco, the right front quadrant. Yeah, thank you so much for your guys' support. I mean, I'm going to. Normally, I go to bed early, and I know my parents watch this, but this is bad. You know, this is heading right towards town. I really, really hope that these people living in these I really hope they evacuate it. I mean, It's not weakening. 2 a.m. Yeah, 2:45 Z. That would place it local time at. That would place it at 10:45, so about 2 hours ago. Last imagery as of. This is what it looked like yesterday. It was not forecast to become a hurricane like that. I mean, look at this. Just in the last 12 hours, I mean, look at that in just 24 hours. Look at that. Oh my God, 125 knots. It went from 100. It went from 45 to 125 knots. That's 51 miles per hour to so it became a category 5 right about here. So let's see. Boom. So about 2 a.m. So 45 knots. 45 knots, right? Went from 45 knots right here. Let's look at the wind speed. Yep. It was still a tropical storm 24 hours ago. Let's go from 7Z to 17. Let's go from 7 a.m. from 7Z. Boom, 52 knots. To 97 knots. 52 to 97 knots. 52. 100. So let's calculate that. Now let's go from 15Z to 25. No, 14Z. Boom, 70 knots. It's about 16 knots. All right. Let's go from 16, 11, 12. Yeah. Well, let's go from 12, from 12, yeah, from 12 to 22. Yeah, 12Z to 22. Yeah, it's about 120 knots. So 60 knots, that's about a 60 knot increase in winds. That's about 70 miles per hour. And then let's look at 13 to 23. From 13 to 23. Or 74 knots to 125. That's an increase. Yeah, that's. at 2Z. So let's go 22Z from 140 knots, right? Good. I told him. Yeah, that's because I told him this. Um, okay, I'm not going to be. 60 viewers. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna be muting his stream because I don't want to like, get a copy. Okay, weather nerds. Oh yeah, that's the. Okay, so let's look at Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this is a worst case scenario. Right towards Acapulco. Oh my God. That's where Acapulco is. I mean, it's heading right. The eye wall's heading right there. Yeah, the eye wall's gonna hit Acapulco. I need to like let David's. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's heading right towards Acapulco. This is bad. Guys, I have never in my entire life have seen anything like this since Patricia. I mean, this is. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Please go east of Acapulco. Please don't make that left hand turn. This is bad, guys. This is really, really bad. Yeah, we got power flashes. Yeah, those are power flashes, guys. Yeah, he's right. Those aren't power flashes down there. Come on, no, 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 no. Clearly, what you're looking at right now, yep, right there. That's a power flash right there. Potential power flash. Could also be lightning as you're really close to the eyewall right now. Those winds are still offshore, but they're not going to be offshore for much longer. No, they're not. Acapulco is going to be absolutely devastated by this. This is a worst case scenario. I mean, I'm going to be watching the Weather Channel right now on my phone. Weather Channel Live. Yeah, I'm going to Weather Channel right now. Yeah, this is bad. There's a lot of power flashes right now. Whoa, yeah, right there. Right there, power flash right there. Big one. That was a big power flash. That was a big power flash. Hold on. Come on. Right there. Upper frame of my screen. Right in this area, there's a major power flash. Yep, right there. Boom. Major power flash right there. Big power flashes. Those damaging winds are really coming in right now. I'm gonna... Oh man, look at those rain curtains. Oh my lord. Oh my god. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, that's actually water. No, that's rainwater. See, there's no power here. I think that whole area just lost power. Or, let me see. Okay. No, they still have power. Okay, so it's probably those were probably transformers popping from the power lines. I'm not saying high voltage, just regular power lines, from trees and stuff. I'm gonna post this on David's live. Let's see what David is saying.
Yeah, it's. Oh. Hello? Okay, my mic was off for a second. I apologize for that. Okay. Yeah. Power flashes already observed in Acapulco, Mexico, from the Fiesta Americana webcam. Okay, this is a problem. Okay, Justin G's putting out some stuff. This is the second Cat 5 of the season, and the first time of since 2018 in the Eastern Pacific. The fastest intensification in the Eastern Pacific ever, 100 knots in 24 hours, may be the first Cat 5 to ever make landfall on the west side of Mexico. It's most likely going to happen.
To be free and flexible and creative was really essential to what I wanted to make, and I didn't find a platform.
There's no, an eyewall replacement cycle is not going to save the day. There is not enough time for this. Yeah, we were reporting on that. But anyway, yeah, there is not enough time for an ERC to take place. This thing is 4 hours before landfall. And that's unfortunately what's happening. David, what are you taking a look at right now? I'm just over here seeing what's going on.
I'm looking for that comparison video that Ethan sent me on that hurricane. Yeah. It was over.
Okay. We got the 12. We have the 12Z the 12 a.m. update. No change in intensity at this current time. It is now about 30 miles southeast of Acapulco.
30 miles. So
we got 3 hours.
About 3.
We got 3 hours.
Oh gosh, that's not good.
No. This thing is literally making landfall at 3 a.m., and this is not clickbait. Hurricane at 3 a.m.
We got really cold cloud tops. Look at this. Negative 114-degree cloud tops in Fahrenheit. The eye temperature is already 11 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And this is Acapulco right here for reference.
Acapulco.
Here's Acapulco. We circle this. Oh, and my Epic pin does not want to work today. Okay, there it is. So here's Acapulco. System is moving this direction. So it's got another... We actually see if I can get the... See, the eye is right there. Yeah, so it's got about another 3 hours or so. Another 3 hours before landfall. Eye temperature about 11 degrees right now. We have a lot of lightning surrounding this.
Why does the hurricane not look rotational? That's because we're using one frame of it at this current point in time. But wow. Yeah.
And actually, let me go to Tropical Tidbits. I wanted to show you all this. This is why, I mean, I can't even take my eyes off the tropics sometimes. This is Otis right here. And we all thought, Otis is not going to do anything. Whatever. It's not going to do much. Well, look what all happened. The journey and the intensity journey of Otis. You can see it right there. Just nothing to something really quickly. I mean,
it's a little more than something.
That's big something. You can see it right there. Just how it just explodes.
That was amazing.
Yeah, the eye wall is moving on shore right now, as it's gonna parallel the coast for a bit before making landfall. No matter where this hits, this is gonna be bad.
This is gonna be. I mean, the National Hurricane Center. Okay. I want to read something to you that I don't hear from the.
Nightmare scenario. Oh my god! Nightmare! Oh my god. Which one is David using? Hurricane Otis forecast discussion. Okay. A nightmare scenario is unfolding for southern Mexico this evening, with rapidly intensifying Otis approaching the coastline. Satellite imagery. This is a nightmare scenario. This isn't just like, oh, okay, it's going to be a strong storm, whatever. Nightmare scenario. I'm sorry. I got to be quiet. People are sleeping. Nightmare, guys. This is a fucking nightmare for Mexico. Nightmare scenario. This is bad. This is really bad. This is a worst case scenario. Like, I gotta let my friends know. I have friends who live in Mexico, so this is bad. Yeah, it's now 9:21. Winds are now 165. 165, pressure's down to 923. 923 millibars. No, it was Sean. In my entire life, I have never seen National Hurricane Center use words like this. Actually, you know what? I'm restarting this live stream. This is, I'm just going to restart it.